Welcome to another edition of the Sports Show. This is the Wandering Londoner and your host, Emdad. And I'm here today to talk about a very special tournament, a football tournament which is taking place this weekend. Now, what kind of football tournament is this that prompts Emdad to speak about it on his weekly bulletin and the Sports Show, you may ask? And this is what we'll be looking at, investigating, delving deep into today. We'll be also having an exciting live draw taking place for all those who are watching. So please do tune in and do share the video and also subscribe to our channel as you watch us. So without wasting any more time or any delay, I'd like to introduce you to the two guests I have with me as a panel in the studio today. And then sitting right immediately to my right is Ferdous Miah. Thank you very much and welcome to the Sports Show.
Thank you very much.
Can you introduce yourself a little bit better than I did there and talk about your career as a bus driver, please?
Hi, Assalamu alaikum. Yes, I've been in the bus industry for over 2 decades. It's been a long time. And the whole reason of us coming here is to involved in charity, give something back to the community, and give something from the community back to us and appreciates what we're doing, what we're trying to achieve for the needy around the world. So, yeah.
And to our far right is a guest who needs no introduction for anybody who knows everybody. We have Rashid here, who is the chairman of the Inner London Football League. Welcome to the Sports Show. I think this is the first time you've actually appeared on the Sports Show. You've been on shows regularly, but this is your first appearance on the Sports Show. Rashid, tell us a little bit about yourself, a little bit more elaboration than what I've offered here to the viewers.
Okay, thank you and for the invitation, and assalamu alaikum to all the viewers. As you said, I'm part of ILFL. I've been with Inner London Football League over 23 years. Since its inception, started in 2001. We do various projects in the football community. We run the men's 11-a-side. We do the Super 7 for the youngsters from the age of 16 to 25. We do the vets 35 plus, and also do the 40 plus. Also added to that, we do various one-day tournaments throughout the calendar year. So we are more or less involved in many various projects, footballing projects, within, not just our hamlets, within London itself. And we obviously, one of my coordinator, who's also a league coordinator for this project, the bus driver tournament, he's also part of the committee, and we've done various other projects with the charity organization, Seed of Sadaqah, projects like the Rahman Cup, and we've done one bus drivers tournament previously, I think 8 years ago. So we've been involved with various charity organizations doing various other tournaments to also lend in our expertise in the footballing world. So obviously it's the bus drivers who will have the full attention, but we are here to assist in terms of the football side of things, in terms of rules, make sure it's enjoyable and it's for the community. So we always try and help out where we can.
And I'm pretty sure you'll make a wonderful job at that as well. Ferdous, going back to you now, this is the second installment of the bus drivers tournament. So as I see it from my research of this great community initiative, it's a collective of bus drivers, friends, family. Some of you are related as well, because it's a community project. And this is the second time you bus drivers have got together and organized a football tournament. So I understand that bus garages are represented as teams which participate during the finals day or during the tournament day as well. This is the second one. Can you tell us a little bit about the first one that took place a few years ago?
First one was, like Mike said, it was a learning curve for us. And they helped us a lot in organizing this. And from that, we've learnt how to organize and get the teams, because it's quite difficult to get all the drivers day offs because we're on a shift working. A lot of companies, and we want to be inclusive of all the companies that are in London, so they could participate in this tournament. And from that, it was huge success. And we did last year. We did not a tournament, but we did fundraising as well for Seed of Sadaka for the Gaza conflict, which was a huge success as well. That was bus drivers as well. So we're planning and diverse in other things, but yes, it's tournaments. We want to go bigger, better, go moving forward.
Rashid, as chairman of the Inner London Football League, one of the things that I've admired a lot about you driving projects within the ILFL is how you and your team come together to back organizations and grassroots project. It's one of the key parts and strands of your success as an organization. Now, you've got a tournament which is composed of bus drivers. Again, it's unique, it's eye-catching, and they've taken huge strides in not only raising awareness of issues which affect humans on a local, national, a global basis, but at the same time, they're also raising much needed funds. What's your motivation for continuing to support organizations and initiatives like this?
Well, there's two aspects. So first of all, it's charity. So obviously we as an organization, the projects we run, they're not charity-based. So whenever we get opportunity to work with other organizations like the Seed of Sadaka or the bus drivers, it's an opportunity for us to dive into the charity world and try and give back as much as possible. So that's one of the first factors. Secondly, the bus drivers tournament is a unique tournament. Even on the last one, surprisingly, it is quite competitive, and you get a lot of demand, a lot of people turning up. And the best thing about it is because we're in the football community, we see the same old teams competing every week, every month, be it Vets League, Open Age, Men's 11-a-side, etc. This is unique because these are not your footballing people. These are working people from the industry of bus driving, and get together to come one day and compete. Not only compete within amongst themselves to raise money. It's a fantastic idea. So I think the uniqueness is a secondary reason why we feel it's a nice project to get involved with. And firstly, obviously, it's charity. So the money raised will go to good cause, and for us, it's giving back to the community. And I think we all, not just ILFL, other organizations should get involved and help out, because it's a chance for us to give back to community, not just within our local community, but the charity they run back home and other various countries. It's an excellent opportunity for everyone to get involved. So we're more than happy from ILFL to be part of this unique project.
For this, going back to you, so Sunday you have a very special, again, second edition of the tournament taking place. Where will this take place?
It's in Poplar.
Poplar.
Yeah,
So it
is East London. We kept it. It is a local thing, and it's an opportunity. It's a family day out. Come down, support the charity, support your teams, support your male, female drivers, whoever's there, and it is a day out. There'll be other stuff that'll be going apart from the tournaments, burgers, cakes, this, that. It'll be nice. Everyone should come down, definitely.
Brilliant. Rashid, just going on from that, success takes care of itself. So the boys have organized a tournament. They will raise bucket loads of money on Sunday. It'll be a huge success. So in your position and from your vantage point, why should we encourage and actually appeal to the community to come and support the boys, not only to come and watch the football as well, but to participate in the day? How important is it, and why should they come along?
In terms of community cohesion, we need the whole community from different aspects, different ethnicity, age groups get together. These events gets us into one venue. These events gets us united. And this is the way forward. We all have to get together to live in a good society, the community itself. So I think this is a unique project. As Ray said, there'll be other stalls, other aspects. And key thing for me, as I keep repeating, it's charity, raising funds for the needed. And what better way than everyone getting involved? So I will request the community come down. It's in Poplar, just next to Tamworth College. That's what things called Workhouse venue. So it's not far away. It's local. Come down, support, cheer, see the brothers compete who are not football players, but they will give their 100%. And it's not about the winning, it's about the recognition for the charity itself. And I think we should try and make it more regular, not wait 6-7 years, try and make an annual thing out of it so that people expect it every year. They know it's coming and it gets bigger each year. That would be my suggestion to the brothers organizing this.
So Ferdous, can you tell us about the expected ability levels on Sunday? Is this a tournament for elite level players within our community, or is this open to everybody? Obviously, you've got an idea, or looking at the squads of the various bus garages taking place, participating on Sunday as well. So in terms of ability, just so our viewers can get an idea, is this a tournament for players who are right at the top, or is this a fun day that engages everybody?
Hit the nail on the head. It's a fun day for everybody. It's not elite, but it's competitive. It's a banter, but mixing with a will to win. And it's open to everybody. There's no high level, medium, low. It's open. That's how we kept it. We want to keep it that way. Like I said, the main focus is, like I said, charity. We shouldn't deviate from the core things, why we're doing this. It's not a per se a league, where is that? But it's a charity organization and we want to be bigger and better. What future holds, we don't know. But for now, we just want to take our expertise from other organizations and how we can build this, grow this in a massive local community-based tournament for the needy, for the people around the world where they do not have the luxury of what we have. And so to give that back to them is for us, is the main thing. That's why we taking time out and doing this. And we want to do this. It's not, we have to, someone telling us, no, you have to go out there. We're doing it. And we want everybody in the community to be part of this and make it a huge success.
Rashid, this is volunteer driven entirely. You lead a stupendous team of volunteers who are providing football and football services for thousands of football players. A lot of them who are of veteran status, which means 35 plus as well. Just how vital a role do volunteers play in serving the community?
It's a massive role for my organization. I can speak that I have 15 management committee members. They work on a voluntary basis and they contribute at least average 25, 30 hours a week. And that makes a huge bearing impact on the organization and the project we run. Without the manpower, without the voluntary hours they commit, we won't be successful. Similar to this, I know there'll be various volunteers on the day from ILFL, also from Cedar Sadaka, and from the league coordinator said that the bus drivers assisting on the day. So it takes a lot of effort. So respect to the all the bus drivers and all the volunteers on the day, giving the time, but they can feel satisfied. It's for a worthy cause. It's for charity. It's for people that, as brother said, for needed. So it's unique about the voluntary status, but we do have a lot of people on the day. So hopefully it'll be a successful day.
And again, Ferdous, speaking to you now as well. So Rashid touched on an important point a little bit earlier. Again, it could be because of logistical reasons, lack of volunteers, lack of finances, or just people getting together. We've had COVID just a few years ago as well. Is this a project? Obviously, we're very, very impressed by what has been achieved by the bus drivers union, as I like to call them, through football. But is this something that you're planning to do on a regular basis, i.e. at least annually going forward?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's no doubt about that. We want this on an annual basis going forward. Hopefully, we'll have other volunteers, organization, people in a position to help us. We reach out to them, come and support us, see what we are, what we're doing, what we're trying to achieve. As I say, unity is a success. If you're united, everyone, anything, we can make a success of anything. So
there's great potential. I think there's potential to expand and make it bigger and grow, because at the moment in time, I'm not sure if other areas from other parts of London are involved. Is it mainly East London, all the bus routes or garages? Or is it throughout all London?
All London. But like I said, it's taken a while to fan out to the whole of Greater London.
But there is a scope, I think,
definitely,
in terms of other areas outside London, even national. You can have different cities. There's a scope here, and I think the committee members should look into, sit down and look at how do we expand it. Because, as I said, the uniqueness is very.
Definitely, couldn't agree more. It's a very exciting project.
This is the thing, when we have people expertise from outside, like Miah, giving us ideas how we could expand and move it forward to a bigger and better things.
From our point of view, it's easy for you guys. There are so many people in the community that you can approach who would happily. So the difference between our community and other communities is this. In other communities, when people want to introduce an initiative or a scheme, they usually end up spending all their budget on consultancy fees, A, B, C, D. So our community is slightly unique in the sense that there's always people looking to jump on the bandwagon who sincerely want to provide you with assistance, guidance, expertise, and even resources. So from where I'm sitting, and you've got Rashid to your right and me to your left as well, we're just 2 out of hundreds of people who could potentially provide you with a lot of backing going forward. So again, I hope we've nailed it there, but going forward, again, because it's such an exciting and a unique project, and again, what it's doing is it's A, raising awareness of vital causes, and B, it is raising money, much needed resources for the most vulnerable people on the planet. So there's no reason for us to park the bus, pardon the pun, as we say, after Sunday. This is something that, a former committee going forward, use the expertise of the people around you, free of charge, because everybody knows that if you deliver this tournament and somebody's provided,
is keep on moving.
Keep on moving.
Keep on moving.
And if somebody provides you, somebody who's sincere, they will provide you with that advice, knowledge, and guidance, simply because that they know that the rewards there, they would like to be part of the rewards from that. Rashid, potential is there.
The word potential comes to mind.
It's there.
As they say, one bus comes and so many.
Exactly. So again, that's a good. We're getting a lot of bus puns in today. I feel like the England World Cup team. I think it was 1986 World Cup, where they said that during an interview, I think it was an ITV interview, and they did a little agreement before, and they said, "Let's see how many song titles we can get into the interview." So feel free to get the bus puns in. So Rashid, before we head to the next segment. Football as a medium is one of the greatest tools at our disposal. In your experience, past experience, present, and obviously going forward, how important is football to A, uniting people, and B, raising awareness of causes?
I think there's various benefits to that. For me, mainly is the fitness, not just physically, but mentally. Physically, obviously, we need to be active, and football provides us. You know yourself on Thursday night, how many vets they played, the 40+. These people would not be active had we not had any footballing project. The Sunday, the Monday, all the projects, we have to be active to physically stay fit. Mentally also, it helps, it gives you a chance to go and meet people, socialize, interact, network, see your friends. We normally don't do that. So physically, mentally, the sports in general and football is a massive, which I think is very important. And I think more people need to be more serious about that in terms of looking after them physically and mentally. In terms of community, for myself, I can say from experience, because of football, I've got to know so many people from different areas, not just in London. When I go to places like Birmingham, Leeds, Manchester, I have friends because we've competed, we've got to know. So again, it's a networking for individuals to make friends, not just within the local area, other areas. So sports, football gives us so many benefits, and we should all try and get more involved. You don't have to play, you can come and support. Thursday night, we have more supporters than players on the Vets League on the sideline. So it's again, a platform for people to come, socialise, interact. And so, yeah, sports and football plays a massive role in individuals' well-being, not just physically, mentally, and socially.
Viewers, now it's the moment you've been waiting for. We're now going to start the live draw very, very shortly. Now, just explain what we're going to do. We have a number of teams in our box, and our guests, Ferdous will start first. Ferdous and Rash will draw the balls out of the box, and we'll conduct the live draw as you see, as you're watching us here in the studio now. So just try to contain my excitement at the same time. What we'll do is I'll hand over to you guys.
Okay.
Rash will coordinate it, but you will draw the first ball.
Okay, so we're going to have, obviously, we've got 10 teams. We're going to have 2 groups, Group A and Group B, 5 teams each. And just to remind the viewers, the rules and regulations will be sent to managers, but I can give you a basic, which will be league format. 2 teams from each group will qualify to semi-finals, and obviously semi-final and finals will be played after that. But on the day itself, try and get there for 9 o'clock, because we're going to kick off at 10 o'clock. Before that, let's get their groups done. So, but if you're going to give you a shake and get the first team name.
It's going to be
first team from Group A.
Exciting time. You get the first one.
Nice.
Oh, if you can open it.
Can you believe it?
Oh.
Can you believe it? First out is Seed of Sadaqah.
Seed of Sadaqah. Well done.
Right. First group team in Group B will be Bowl All Stars. You know the next one.
And the second team on the A list is the Holloway Drivers.
Right. The second team in Group B to join Bowl All Stars is Ballers FC. Okay.
And the third team on the Group A is the Legend Drivers. That's Legend Drivers.
Okay. Right. The third
the
team,
halfway point now.
Yeah, third team in Group B is that WH Al-Aqsa Warriors.
Well, Alaska Warriors.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna do.
And the fourth team on the Group A is WH City Tours Drivers. The WH City Tour Drivers.
Okay. And the fourth team in Group B is Ashgrove All Stars.
Whoa.
Okay.
And the final 2 coming up now.
The final ones. All right. Oh, that's going to be a good match. Whoever's there, Metroline Legends.
Okay, and the final team for Group B is Bow Superstars. With a name like that, hopefully they will deliver.
They will hopefully deliver. Thank you very much to our guests for the live draw. Just before we sum it up, again, that was pretty exciting. Hopefully the drivers are watching, your families are watching. Do share the video going forward as well. I'm going to ask Rashid to sum up Group A and B.
Well, I don't know much of the players, but from my research, I heard Legend Drivers are one of the favourites, so to speak. But personally,
they better be with that name.
Well, the Legends, yes. So Group A, I'm looking forward to see Legend Drivers, and the Group B, I'm looking at Bow Superstars. A name like that, they hopefully should show some skills on the day.
Ferdous, looking at the draw, are you happy pretty much with the draw?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the draw. I don't know everyone, but my dark horse is going for the Metroline Legend. I heard few good stuff about them, but
have they been trading in the last few weeks?
Hopefully.
That's the important question. Yeah.
I think some players are taking this seriously and they'll be training for the last few weeks.
I reckon so. They're a competitive bunch, aren't they?
The last time I was quite impressed.
I think with bus drivers are very competitive.
Very competitive generally. Rashid, what's the format for the day?
Right, so obviously it's a one-day tournament. We've got 5 in each group. They'll play each other, which is a league format. League games are 50 minutes straight. The top 2 from the league will qualify for the semi-final. So the winners of Group A will play the runners-up of Group B. Winners of Group B will play the runners of Group A. And that's a straight 20 minutes semi-final and then the final itself. The meeting is at 9 o'clock for the managers and registration. And at 10 o'clock, we're going to start the first fixture for the tournament itself. And that's it, really. And there'll be other rules. It's a 5-a-side, and there's 8-man squad. And all bus drivers, obviously, eligible to play. And any other rules will be sent to the managers. So everyone come watch and enjoy.
And again, your thoughts?
Well, my thought is, to sum it up, on the football match, hope the best team win. I've got my, like I said, Metroline legend. I've got, you know, I've got weak spots for them. And Seed of Sadka, hopefully. But on the day, it's about enjoying going out there as drivers and make much money as possible for the charities. And another thing I would just like to say, there are people behind this organization who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes. They don't want to be mentioned names. We don't want to be limelights on the simple thingy. But I do have to shout out for one person, and that is Abdul Hussein. The brother has the amount of energy. He should be a football star. If he played regularly.
He's a football star.
Yeah.
But yeah, to me, that's quite a lot. You know, LFL is the coordinator.
I'll take my Fifth Amendment on that. But yeah, now, brother Abdul Hussein is a legend in himself. What he does for the local community, for helping people, not even charity, even little things. He's got time for any issues, anything. And yeah, it's like I said, going forward, if anybody do want to get participate, help us in any way, doesn't have to be financially. It's about we're learning, and we will happily grab it with both hands. And Abdullah said, so do get in contact. And like Seed of Sadka, unity is key to success. That's the motto. Unity is the key to success.
If the viewers are watching, if there's any business people or people that want to, please get involved. It's an excellent opportunity, a unique project, and the main thing, as the brother said, we keep emphasizing, it's for charity, and I think we should all try and do as much as we can.
Business people, we have a huge community of business people, and we would love them. Without them, it's not possible. And without local community and everybody coming to like I said, it's a family things, and please do come on Sunday.
So Rash, how do you encourage these boys when the competitive edge takes over? So you start off with free-flowing football, and then they actually literally park the bus. So in terms of the enjoyment factor, what do we do to get inside the coaches' heads? Or
with any sport, even when you train, to be honest, a lot of the players have this mentality, it's about winning. So initially we'll see that, but we will encourage all the players, all the team, play with passion, play with the drive, the desire to win, but with respect and sportsmanship. That's one thing we keep emphasizing. Respect and sportsmanship is vital, and the passion should be there, but within the means. So best of luck to all the drivers. I know it'll be interesting, it will be funny, it'll be fun, and it will be competitive, but as the brother said, may the best team win on the day itself, and let the charity be the final winner.
Final, absolutely.
Viewers, thanks very much for watching. Just before we finish, what I did was on the Uber journey over here, just for a light-hearted moment, what I tried to do was actually compose a football exercise of using the most part of my memory. I'm going to try and share my footballing exercise with you in the spirit of the bus drivers tournament. So here it goes. I'm going with a 4-3-3 formation. And so in goal, I've got Kalo Nabas, pardon the puns. And I've got the 4 at the back, Kieran Tyre, Paddy Lane. And I got Bus Caesar, the iconic Bus Caesar from the Arsenal side. And also Axel Witsel. Now the 3 in midfield, I've actually got a world-class bus-related midfield. So we've got Declan Rice, and then we've got Frank Lampard, and thirdly we've got Gareth Bell. And my strikers up top, again, I got Titi Abubakar Kamara, and I've got Ted Brake, legendary 1930s Arsenal striker, who was actually the leading scorer for Arsenal before Thierry Henry took over. And obviously another legend and icon, Jimmy Glass. Now you may be asking me who Jimmy Glass is. Jimmy Glass was a goalkeeper. But do you remember Jimmy Glass? He was actually, for the younger viewers here, Jimmy Glass played, I think, 3 games for Carlisle United. And in 1999, he actually left his penalty area. He went into the opposing penalty area in 1999, scored a last-minute goal which kept Carlisle in the Football League. So he deserves to be playing as a striker in my formation. I've also got space for 2 subs going forward as well. So I've got Steve Antrobus, who used to play for Wimbledon in the 80s and 90s. And again, another big name, goalkeeper, Kepa Arriva-Balaga. And also head coach, Sir Matt Busby. I'm Emdad, and I've been joined by Ferdous and Rashid. Thank you very much to our guests for joining us here today. And again, thank you very much for you all for watching and sticking with us, and obviously sticking with our puns and our corny jokes as well. Thanks for watching, and it's goodbye from The Sports Show.